This battle between Cad Bane and Anakin and Ahsoka in space is one of the coolest OG Clone Wars battles I completely forgot about. For being all the way back in season 2 of the show, this battle introduced some insane elements to Star Wars for its time. Not only do we get some amazing fights in zero gravity, but we also get to see them launch an attack on the exterior of a separatist ship, literally dropping ATTEs from above. But it also deals with stealing the Jedi holocrons, and also some Jedi children.
Look into this. It will relax you.
And surprisingly, between these two episodes, there is a massive time jump, something they don't normally do. Usually they lead right into the next, but not with this one. The first episode ends in the Jedi library as soon as the changeling gets caught and Cad Bane escapes with the holocron. And the intro for the next episode shows Cad Bane escaping and then going down and tracking down Master Rapal, going to his planet with his separatist ship, having a battle with possibly clones it looks like to raid where he's staying, capturing him and bringing him back to his ship and leaving the planet. And then Anakin shows up and starts blasting Cad Bane's ship. This is where the episode starts, after they're already engaged in battle, which is crazy. So much gets breezed over in the intro. I really wonder why they skipped it. Who knows, because the intro could literally be its own episode. And honestly, I really enjoyed rewatching this arc. We're going to go back and rewatch it to see all the cool details we missed the first time we watched this. If you enjoy the video, send it to your Star Wars friends so we can obliterate the subscribe button and save all the tiny little Jedi. Comment what battle we should watch next, but for now, grab your jetpacks because we're jumping into space for this one.
Welcome, Jedi. We've been expecting you.
Anakin Skywalker races in to cut off their escape and stop Bane from delivering the stolen holocron.
I guess we're going down with the ship. Roger, roger.
I can't believe this is where we're starting the episode, and Anakin's already attacking Cad Bane. They're already engaged in battle. And not only that, he's already knocked out 2 of his ships. We're 50 seconds into the episode. It looks like here's a third one going down, and then there's 3 more in the back behind those. This is a huge fleet that they gave him.
General Skywalker!
Also, it is incredible the jump that the graphics of the show have gone through. This is season 2, and this looks like, what, Xbox 360 graphics or something? It has come so far. It is crazy how good the recent seasons have looked.
There's no possibility of evacuation! Ah!
Whoa, did this guy get hit in the armor and survive? Yeah, look at this. Looks like a droid popped him in the shoulder and he just gets knocked back, but he survives. I guess he has enough plot armor and he's on camera and he literally needs to talk to Anakin, so maybe that's why he survived.
A memory crystal!
What? That was so weird. Why did a B1 battle droid try to engage in melee combat? It's not a commando droid. He might be the only B1 battle droid that's done this. What happened to their blaster, and what would make them try to initiate hand-to-hand combat? Usually the clones do that. I've never seen a B1 go up to a clone and punch first. Look at him. He just tries to grab his blaster and wrestle this clone. Nice. Double tapped him. This is so freaking cool. I don't know how this works with them being in space and them not having gravity out here. It doesn't look like they pushed off. It kind of just looks like they let go of them and they fell. I remember there was a similar problem in The Last Jedi when the bombs fell out of the bomber while it was in space and there was no gravity. But I mean, technically they were still inside the bomber and there was artificial gravity going on. So the gravity in the ship was making them fall out of the ship, and then they just kept on their trajectory once they exited the ship's gravity field. But this doesn't look like it's in the artificial gravity field. It almost looks like this arm is lowered so far downwards that it's already out of the ship, but I could be wrong. Either way, this is a really cool scene.
Sounds like the Jedi want it back.
Okay, what is this here? So right before this, it's this scene, and as soon as it cuts to this next shot, it looks like there's already been an explosion at one of the other ATTEs. Yeah, we turn the brightness up and there's for sure a dead clone right here. Possibly the gunner that sits on the outside of the ship. I just have no idea what happened to this ATTE in the 2 seconds it was here that we didn't see. Did they cut more of this battle too? Did they just have so much footage from this arc they had to trim off all the cool action parts? Yeah, see, they started with 3 and they're already down to 2, but for some reason it just didn't make the cut of the episode. Look at these troopers in the back having fun in space. This guy behind Rex takes this massive space jump and then just slides down the rest of this panel here. Looks like he takes cover and then just opens fire. This guy over here makes a huge leap. Look at this. He starts here and jumps all the way across. He didn't even need to. He just did this for fun. More droids running away from battle. Goodness gracious. Look how close Anakin gets to almost chopping off Rex's head right here. He was way too close. He basically grazed him. Also, look how close he got to this clone's armor. He almost friendly fired 2 clones. Look at this, dead center, right at the top of his chest where his neck connects. And then 1, 2, right in the face. Beautiful job, Rex.
Don't shoot. I'm not the commander. He's the commander. Guess I'm the commander now.
I love this part. It's so iconic. Okay, I guess someone shot this droid before it cut to him, so we don't see anything happen. We see sparks come off, but we don't see the blast that actually hit it. Also, why do they kill every single droid in here except for these 2 B1s in the chairs right here? They're moving their heads. They're still alive. But after they shoot these 2 in the middle, they just stop firing. They never kill these battle droids. I guess we're taking battle droid prisoners now.
How much damage is there?
Oh, would you look at that? The droid is dead now. Maybe it's more things that just didn't make the cut of this episode. Look, so is this one. I guess those clones that ran past went up and punched them to death or something. You know what? At least the minigun is out in front this time. The last time we were watching, Ringo Vinda, the minigun is just right behind Anakin's elbow and it's just fully firing. I don't know how it doesn't hit him. If you have a trooper with a minigun, put them out in front, please. There's no sense in shooting through a crowd of friendlies because even the clones that shoot with normal blasters through the crowd make me nervous. Like, look at this guy. He's shooting right over Anakin's head here.
Let's make this a bit more interesting. Lockdown!
That's so cool. Everyone instantly goes airborne. How cool is that? I don't know why, but this clone right here in the middle puts his feet together and just goes straight upward while shooting downward, like at the ground. There's no one down here. Oh no, someone almost hits R2. Whoa, what is this? What just happened? Look, Anakin deflects this blaster in 3 different ways. Can blaster bolts fragment? I think this is completely different than like the scatter gun or something. Maybe he's deflecting 2 different blasts at the same time? What was that? There's no way the blaster bolt actually split into 3, right? I mean, they're all the same width. I'm so confused. It looks like all of his other blaster blocks are completely normal. See, he deflects this one here and it's just 1. And then this one turns into 4. Oh look, it happened again. What is going on? This is super weird. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. Does this happen all the time and I've just missed it? Also, this clone in the back is shooting downwards and spinning around and he can't see where he needs to. Did he use the recoil from his minigun to do a backflip pushing him backwards? I mean, it looks pretty calculated. Yeah, he definitely did this on purpose. His aura just went up to 10,000 because of that. Oh, he's running the minigun on the roof upside down. Look at that. We need a close-up of that. Oof, this guy gets hit twice. Oh, his armor does good the first time, actually. Look at this. Okay, he was alive after he gets hit with the first one. You can see him wince and recoil back, and then the second one he dies. Aw, his friend like looks at him in shock, and Cad Bane just nails him right in the head. What was that? Okay, his head's still on. What is this red stuff right here? Oh, that's his visor. Okay, still, this is a brutal hit. Jeez, Cad Bane took another clone out. Hits him in the shoulder. I think he's dead the first shot. Slow down. This is such a cool zero gravity battle. I think it happens 1 or 2 other times in Clone Wars. I know they fight in space that once, but still, it's pretty rare when this happens.
Captain, the main reactor is exposed. It will implode at any moment.
Yes, sir. We're trying to make our way to the shuttle now.
Get out of there!
Sir, yes, sir. You two find the general and help him. This friggate's not going to last.
Oh my gosh, I love seeing clones physically dodge out of the way of incoming fire. Rex dodging to the right because he sees incoming blaster fire coming at his head is crazy. I feel like those have to be such good reflexes. Look at this. This clone too. He's running the minigun and just ducks out of the way of these shots. He plays it off like nothing too. Look at that. Pops to the left, goes right by him. Whoa, what was that? It looks like this green lightsaber goes in between his legs, but I think it's just supposed to be on the other side of him. Maybe this is just a really hard move to animate because it looks a little, I don't know, janky or glitchy. I mean, it definitely goes through his cape here. Yeah, if you follow the green lightsaber, he puts it underneath his arm to do the twirl, and then he does the twirl. Well, maybe this is supposed to be him bringing his arm to the other side. Yeah, it looks like this arm just phases through his body because it ends up in front of him for like a split second, and now it's behind him again. And then the blue lightsaber goes through this flowing part of his outfit. I feel like this was a very advanced move for them to animate this early on in the show, but at least it's so fast that you can't really tell. I mean, if you're watching it in slow motion, it definitely looks like he gets a little chopped up, but who's doing that, right? Just this part right here is a little cursed. All of that, I have no idea what's going on. Whoa, did you see this? Anakin uses the Force to pick up the B2 and throw it at the panel, and as soon as it hits, it just explodes. It shatters its exoskeleton. It becomes hollow. His head pops off, and then it gets sucked out into space, and it just looks empty. I've never seen one fall apart like that. It just looked like an empty shell. Okay, this is crazy. So Cad Bane gets met by the clone troopers up on this walkway, and essentially he kills both of them and then takes one of their sets of armor and gets inside of it. But that also means that he took the time to dress a clone trooper in his outfit and then shoot him over the bridge, staging his own death. Oh, he's scorpioned so hard. That poor clone. Whoa, holy cow. Okay, so episode 3 literally replays the ending of episode 2, but from a different perspective. I mean, there's different clones in here now. And then in the last episode, Denal, or Cad Bane in Denal's armor, gets off the transport first. But now someone else is getting off first. It's pretty cool they went back and redid the ending, but it's pretty crazy how different they are. This is insane. The whole arc is crazy. The battles in Zero G were so awesome. If you enjoyed the episode, subscribe, send this to your friends, and tell me in the comments what battle we should watch next. Because until then, I will see you in the comments, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.